Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, I always start the episodes like this. I don't know why. If you're watching this right now, you're probably watching on replay. If so, come join us live, man. We're going to be doing these live episodes every Tuesday, Friday afternoon. Melbourne Victory Career Mode. This is episode 4, though, man. Episode 4. We are well into our first season with our sights set on finals. We're sitting top of the table. It's been a fantastic season. It's been a really, really good season. We're a little bit shaky, to be honest, in the first sort of like couple months of the season. Opening matches were a little bit, some mixed results. But the last, sort of like the mid-season transfer window, we really strengthened the squad, and we'll dive into that squad in just a second, and really, tied things together nicely. And this is how the ladder looks right now. Sporty O'Brien's here. I love Sporty O'Brien, and I love that you just jump in with a hello, and you did that last time. Nice and early too. Valhoon's here as well. Asmu, the assistant coaches are back. That's right. And that's the whole idea of doing this live with you guys. Asmoon and everyone else here, you guys are the assistant coaches here for this career mode here. With the plan is to do plenty of A-League team career modes with the new EAFC 24. Are you playing EAFC 24? Let me know. Are you enjoying it? Not enjoying it? Drop your thoughts. I'm enjoying it so far. It's just another FIFA game, to be honest. But we are well into this Melbourne Victory Career mode. This is how the ladder's looking pretty so far. So Victory, Wanderers, City, Brisbane, Sydney, and Jets all in that top 6. Bottom 6, Glory, Bulls, Western, Adelaide, Mariners, and Phoenix at the bottom. We are looking real good at the top. Real good at the top. Yes, Valhoon, we will be doing a watch-along tomorrow for the Australia Cup final. Very excited for it. Huge game. Sydney FC, Brisbane, 2 top sides in great form. Great way to lead us into the A-League season. We've got the A-League women's season kicking off next week. The men's season's kicking off the week after that. I'm excited. It's finally here. Pre-season is always such a long time. It's finally here. We're basically here. We've got the Australia Cup final tomorrow, so yeah, it's all happening. But yes, we will be live for the watch-along tomorrow for the Australia Cup final. It is a huge, huge occasion. Valhoon, of course, is up the Raw. And I know Raw fans are up for this one, man. Brisbane Raw fans are so keen for this game. Rightly so, they should be. This is Brisbane Raw's first final in almost a decade. Huge occasion for the club. So, not many games remaining in the season. Here's how the side's looking heading into finals, which is just not too far away. Cummings up top has been a great mid-season signing. Controversial, yes, I know, especially being a Mariners fan myself. Rojas bringing him back to the club as well. Falami's been good for us, as has Machash, and we've signed some two Aussie midfielders in Jackson Irvine and Kenny Dougal, who have been superb as well. Aiden Simmons has been a good signing, a young right back from Wanderers. We've kept the defensive, the centre-back pairing of Miranda and De Silva, even though they are older. Miranda's, 33, De Silva's 35. Their ratings are probably going down a little bit. Izzo's been decent for us. And here's the one change I've made recently, actually. I've promoted Francolino to the starting 11 ahead of Adama Traore. Yes, I know Traore is higher rated, but Francolino, 18 years of age. We are preparing for the future. We're not just a one-season wonder here. It's time for to build a dynasty here, Melbourne Victory. Bench has been looking good too as well. Ryan Teague, the young midfielder, Lockie Rose there, having an impact as well. Good to see Tom here as well. Elizel's here. Tommy, Thomas Love-Uscock is rumoured to join Wanderers? Really? That's interesting. Where have you seen this one? Where has this one come out of? That's news to me. That would be a fascinating signing. I don't know if they need... I mean, the Wanderers have a couple centre-backs they've brought in. Donny Gurdich. Tom Beedling can slot in there. I've also got Ruan Tongi, who's returned from loan. But it's time to jump to this first game of the episode, and it's Western Sydney Wanderers. This is going to be a huge game because Wanderers are second on the ladder here. We are top, Wanderers second. Huge game. So we've only got like a few more games until finals. So we want to try and hold on to our place in the top 2 at least, and then we're into the semis. Actually, do they always do that now? I've noticed the new thing with EAFC is that they skip like the whole thing of like walking out of the tunnel, like the players walking out of the tunnel and all that. You know what I mean? Like, I didn't press a button there, it just skips it, hey. I could be wrong, maybe I'm missing something. So, looking for success, once again, at home here to Western Sydney Wanderers, who have been good in this career mode. Nice play. Jason Cummings has been the star signing mid-season. He's been in fine form. Valami. This is Kenny Dougal, who he signed from Blackpool. Forces a good save out of former victory keeper Lawrence Thomas. Of course, we're playing as Tony Popovich. That is meant to be Tony Popovich. I do like how you can now play as the A-League coaches. I think it's pretty cool. Let me know in the chat if the game sound is too loud or too quiet. That can be adjusted. Give us that sweet, sweet short corner. Cummings. Delivery's not bad. Shot. And again. Double block. Rojas is in. Early lead here. Good start. Good start. Thoughts on the Mariners' 9-1 win? I mean, what a scoreline, right? Even MacArthur had a big miss as Valhuna. Yeah, we can sort of talk about them together. I mean, it just shows sort of the gulf in the quality between the teams. Obviously, the professional players, professional clubs here in Australia are going to be at a higher level. So look, the results themselves aren't necessarily too shocking. I've seen some comments online that maybe that's going to indicate some success for the clubs in the A-League. I don't think that's I don't think that's it's not necessarily a good measurement of how the teams are going to perform in the A-League this season. Don't get me wrong, I think MacArthur and Mariners both have decent sides, but yeah, we'll see. But I mean, look, I shouldn't take nothing away from the results and the performances. I mean, they were comprehensive performances, complete performances. And the expectation after those results now is that both MacArthur and Mariners should make it out of their groups in the AFC Cup as Brandon Borrello, with his game phase, comes close. It was fun to watch, though. Mariners and MacArthur just scoring goals for fun. Michael Tullio got a hat-trick, man. He's going to have a big season without Cummings. He has to step up and be sort of the talisman for the Mariners. I think, a lot of people talk about A-League fantasy. I think Marco Tullio is a sneaky... I can't recall how expensive he is in fantasy, but Marco Tullio, because he not only is he going to get a lot of goals, but he's going to get a lot of assists. Plus, from what it appears to be, he will be Mariners' penalty taker, main penalty taker this season. So he is on penalties for the Mariners, and he should start basically every game. He's arguably Mariners' best player. Delivery, not the best. So a 1-0 start here. This is our first game of this episode. Episode 4. We've been doing this career mode for the last couple of weeks here live on YouTube. And I've been enjoying doing the live career mode. So if you're here, feel free to say hi. If you're enjoying, consider to drop a like. Or you can even consider a super chat. Here is Jackson Irvine. Almost. Super chats go a huge way to helping me out here on the channel. Appreciate all the support. You guys just tuning in, man. A lot of you guys have been here every episode so far. Well done. Oh, Aiden Simmons, of course, we should mention, playing against his former team here. We picked up Aiden Simmons in the mid-season transfer window. We needed a new young right back. We sold Jason Guerrier. This is a good play. Rojas. Lamy. A little bit too long. Apply the pressure. I'll apply the pressure. There we go. I do enjoy, I know there's not necessarily like a rivalry between the two clubs, but I do enjoy watching Melbourne Victory and Wanderers play each other, just because they have two of the strongest fan bases in the league. So, and it generally is actually a pretty spicy contest. Competitive. Dom says, just shows the third comp will be good for Asian football. Asmin says, after this career mode / season, another A-League team could be Adelaide or Western. Yes, both teams I'm be keen to try out. Here on the channel, over the last couple of years, we've done some career modes, and those are 2 teams we haven't played as yet. Who else haven't we done yet? We haven't done Newcastle. We haven't done Sydney FC. We haven't done Melbourne City. There's a few clubs we're still yet to try out, so I'm hoping to sort of get around to all of them. I'd be keen. I know a lot of people are keen for me to do a Mariners career mode, and I am as well. So that's in the works too, I think. But yeah, the plan is to get some, be doing some career mode stuff throughout the season. Franco Lino, we've got him at left back here today, the young 18-year-old. A lot of potential. We actually had some offers for him in that mid-season transfer window. We had some clubs bidding for Lino, but I don't want to let go of him too soon, We haven't even given him game time yet. There is wide. Lino. Funnily enough, just literally minutes ago, before I started this live stream, just uploaded my Melbourne Victory season preview, which you can feel free to check it after this if you're interested. We've been doing on here on the channel. We've been doing videos over the last couple of weeks of previewing, doing a season preview for all 12 A-League men's clubs, and Melbourne Victory was the most recent one. We'll be going through in alphabetical order, of course. Falami. Forces a great save out of Lawrence. Just the 1-goal lead here. Would love a second just to secure things. Irvine. Great. Ras. There's Falami. Still on here. Oh, bouncing around dangerously. Let's keep this up. Jackson Irvine, what a signing he's been. Oh, that's a free kick for sure, and a yellow card. Valentine says, I'm a bit worried about the Socceroos squad versus England. How do we stop Bellingham? Well, a player like, Jude Bellingham, is there any way to stop him? Look, it'd be a great test for the Aussie players. And it's good to see, some returning faces, some new faces. Being a Mariners fan, very excited about former Mariner Lewis Miller in the squad. Massimo Luongo, though, he's back in the squad, isn't he, for the first time in, 5 years? So, yeah, maybe he'll be the one tasked with containing Jude Bellingham. But look, it's a friendly, it's a good chance. It's great that soccer is, we're having some friendlies against Argentina, against now England. I mean, some top-class sides. Top-class national teams, some of the best players in the world we're coming up against here, Rojas, good delivery. Falami. Oh, that was not far. Not far at all. Let's make some changes. I'm keen for those Socceroos friendlies. Even the New Zealand game should be fun to watch as well. It should. We'll make, we'll change the front three here, and we'll bring on Ryan Teague as well. Max asks, what difficulty are you playing on? We're on, I believe we're still on world class. Yeah, I think I'm still on the setting. There's like a setting where like it automatically changes. I'm pretty sure we're still in world class, which that's the go for every... Nama's here as well. Good to see you here, Nama. That's sort of what I try to do every game is, jump in at sort of a lower difficulty. I can gradually work my way up. Because I don't know about you guys, but every time I jump into like a new FIFA game, or EAFC as it's now called, every time I jump into a new game, it takes me a second just to adjust. Feels a bit different, just a little bit. Counter-attack is on here. Nishan Valupale. Where's your pace, son? Let's go. We've got Gabby Cleur there. Let's get around him. Nishan Valupale. Look at this run. We don't need support. Maybe we do. Straight at the keeper. Straight at the goalie. Still just the 1 goal. This is a big game for us, man. I mean, we're just ahead of Wanderers on the table. We're in first place. Wanderers in second. This is a top of the table clash, and we would love to If we secure 3 points here, there's a great chance that we win the Premier's Plate in our first season, which would be a remarkable effort. Just got to hold on. Wanderers are really pushing now. They're committing numbers forward. Got a good team. That's Hendricks there, the new Dutch signing. Looks like a decent signing for Wanderers in real life. Come on. That's it, Franco. Well done, lad. Well done. Not long to go. Shipping it up. A chash, almost. Time is ticking away. After this, we're gonna sim through a couple games and then bring ourselves closer to the finals, which we are greatly anticipating. A chance to lift the championship trophy, which I'll tell you what, I mean, as I mentioned earlier, like, I just put the Melbourne Victory season preview video up here on the channel. There's a chance Melbourne Victory really push up the ladder this year. I think they've got a great squad. 3 points. Wanderers are dejected. Victory faithful love it. Probably won't be doing a live stream for the Luton Town Spurs game because we'll be live that night earlier on for the Australia Cup final. That is the priority on the weekend. Australia Cup final, Sydney FC Brisbane. Who do you think is going to win? What are your thoughts on it? Let me know. Predictions video as well is out already on the channel. Savage Cabbage asks, have you filmed all the season previews or do you record them when you need to upload them? I record them in advance. I haven't done all of them. I've still got a couple more to do. But yeah, they're recorded a week to maybe a few days in advance. No, it's not like I haven't done it ages ago because you got to make sure you stay up to date with the squad and everything. So they're generally done. Actually, the victory one I did today, funnily enough, if you've watched it, you'll notice I'm wearing like the same shirt. But most of them I do sort of a few days in advance, yeah. To try and stay on top of things here. Let's have a look at the ladder now. Here's how things look here. 23 games into this season. We are on top. 7 points clear of Wanderers. What a season it's been. Recruitment's been good, I think. You guys have helped a lot. A lot of you guys have been here, man, helping me out in recruiting and building a decent squad. Let's have a look at the remaining games. Brisbane home. Jets away, Sydney away, and then it's finals time. So, look, I'm going to sim through some of these because I'm itching to get into the finals, to be honest. Hey, Boston, how's it going there, mate? Sporty got 7 out of 9 on Griddle. That's not bad. Dom says, secured my Raw membership last night. Still feel like I'm betraying Wanderers a little. Yeah, I know what you mean. That would be funny, eh? Actually, I'll tell you what, this is what I want to try out. I haven't done this yet. I want to try out tactical view. Is this where you get to watch from the sideline? I haven't done this, so this is something new. Love these cutscenes, by the way. Amy Park. Not actually Amy Park, but let's just pretend it's Amy Park. I added the green seats. You can see the green seats here in the background. I added the green seats to make it look sort of like Amy Park. Do tactical view, says nah. There you go. Good, lucky I did it then, Nama. I'm just seeing a comment now. Luckily I did go tactical view. The Big Blue. Could you do the Big Blue? Yeah, we could definitely do the Big Blue. That'd be our last game of the season, the regular season. This is cool. How do I... Okay, this is my first time experiencing this. Can I, like, look around? Can I, like, control where I look? No. Okay, so I can't control it. That's okay, though. It's just tracking the ball. This is sick, though. I love this. And it just plays out the whole game, doesn't it? Right. Ah, this is cool. All right, yeah, this is me. Just, like, standing. Oh, no. Oh, Brisbane. Oh, no. I like this, man. I really feel like I'm on the bench. I'm the manager. Let's go, boys. Let's go, boys. Rojas. Nice play. Jackson. Go, Jackson. Back for Aiden Simmons. Down the right. This is good play. This is great play. Aiden Simmons in space. Surely. Surely, lads. That's great. Rojas. Oh. That's great play, though. We love it. Love it. Hey, Christopher's here as well. So it's great win by the Mariners. What a win. What a result, wasn't it? I mean, 9-1. Fantastic result. Big win last night for MacArthur SC as well. Big results. Hey, as we score. Off the corner, Tony Popovich walks onto the field to celebrate. It's Jackson Irvine with the header. Our Socceroos signing. Huge. Sporty Brian says, EAFC is a great game. Good to hear you're enjoying it. I've only had a positive experience with it so far. I haven't experienced any bugs or anything. Look at this. Jackson Irvine. Lovely. Love it. I tell you what, this is actually fun. You know, especially if you're doing a live stream like this, because I don't have to really focus on playing. Let's just skip the replay here. I don't have to focus on playing. Jackson Irvine, how many goals has he got this season? He'll tell us here. 10. It's his 10th goal of the campaign. What a signing. It's just good because I feel like I actually am the manager and I can interact with you guys. You know what I mean? I can like read the comments a bit more. Yeah. Savage Coverage says AFC Cup seems a bit of a joke. How can you concede 8 to MacArthur? Yeah, well, there's obviously like a massive gap in quality between some of the A-League sides and some of these sides and some of the... Oh my gosh, so close to Brisbane. Yeah, there's a massive gulf in sort of quality there, but yeah, the expectation is, I think, now that the A-League sides should make it out of the group. What I think, another thing that people aren't talking about too much, which is probably a good thing, being a Mariners fan, is that it makes the Mariners' loss in matchday 1 look even worse. Like Mariners lost 1-0 to Terengganu. Look, credit to them, they actually defended pretty well. And then go on to win 9-1 in matchday 2. Rogic retired, yes, that is another piece of big news from this week. Tom Rogic, legend, former Melbourne Victory player, funnily enough, former Mariners player, Socceroo legend. Pretty sad too, hey, I mean, there were some clubs hoping that they could have secured him for the upcoming season. This is kind of annoying. How do I... So, I can change what view. Like, I don't want to see the back of the manager. I can't see the field. You know what I mean? And then how do I... Oh, okay, so I press Y to hide menu. Sick. This is my first time experiencing this view. And it's cool. I like it. Hazard's here as well. Hey, Hazard. I'm doing well, man. I'm doing good. I hope you're doing well, mate. Hope you've had a good week. Mariners v Adelaide will be exciting. Yeah, absolutely. Will be. Hey, round one. Round 1, which is just around the corner. We are holding on here. Brisbane are really challenging us here. Who played for Central Coast Mariners and Adelaide? As in like a player who's played for both? Is this a griddle question? Let's see how many can I name in 15 seconds? Goodness me, why am I blanking? There's heaps. Noah Smith, there's one. Noah Smith. That's the reason I could do. Paul Izzo. Paul Izzo. As Brisbane scored. Right, there's 1-1. Who else has played for Adelaide and Mariners? Surely he's been Nigel Bogard. There's been loads. I just can't think of any right now. Noah Smith, Paul Izzo, Nigel Bogard. Massimo Luongo back in the squad. Indeed, it's a good inclusion, eh? He's been in decent form over there in at Ipswich Town. Hey, Daniel, how's it going, mate? Good to see you here. Surely Golic has played for Central Coast Mariners in Adelaide. Yes, I believe you would be right there, Asman. I believe he has played for Adelaide as well. Hey, we scored. We love it. Oh, it's Jace Cummings. He's pulling out the signature celebration. What a signing he has been mid-season, bringing him in. Nicely done. Inside, found the space. Finish is perfect. Beautiful. After this play highlights, that's a good idea. Actually, that's what I'm thinking of doing, just because I think we'll, once we get to halftime, we'll just sim it through from here. Hey, if you're just tuning in, we've got finals coming up just very, very shortly. We've only got a couple more games left of the season, so we're sort of just going to maybe play through the highlights of the remaining games, and then we're going to jump into finals. Sporty says Birigidi, Galloway have played for both of them. Great shouts too. Yes, both have indeed. Look at the fourth official. That was really weird the way he was walking forward there. He was just like stepping really giant steps. 2 minutes of added time. We have a 2-1 lead at the break. Love this, man. Love the manager view thing. That'll be great too if you like want to experience the game, but maybe you're eating some food. You guys ever do that? You're like eating lunch or something, and you're playing some EAFC, what it is now. So let's just, how do I jump to the sim? So let's just sim this through to the result. Hopefully we claim the win. It doesn't really matter too much. We've got a really good lead at the top of the table. Oh my goodness. Okay, wow. Dramatic second half. Brisbane win 4-3. Okay, that's all right. We can take the L. We can afford to take the L because we are sitting in a great place on the ladder with just a few games remaining. Here we go. Let's have a look. Still on top, 6 points clear. We've got, is this 2 games left, I'm pretty sure? Yeah, it is. So Jets and Sydney away, our last couple of games before we jump into finals. So that means, I mean, our goal difference is we've basically won the Premier's Plate. There's no way Wanderers are going to catch us on goal difference here. We're going to play the highlights here of this one. Keeping the same lineup here. It's been working really well for us. Away to Newcastle Jets. Here we go. Winnable game for us here. Remember we played Newcastle Jets earlier on in this career mode. I think we drew. Corner. Going to go short here so we can just maintain some possession. Give me an option. There we go. Rojas. Delivery is a bit spicy. Miranda. Dougal. Let's have a pop. Oh my goodness, man. Imagine if that went in. Oh, we've got a penalty. We're playing through the highlights of this one. And we've got a penalty. Jason Cummings. Steps up for Melbourne victory. Slots it home convincingly. That's 1-0. Beautiful. Are you planning to play Football Manager? I'd love to try it out. Everyone's so excited for me to try it out. I get a lot of people talking about it. Early Johnny Warren medal predictions. Ooh, good question. Great question. Early Johnny Warren medal predictions. Let's see. I tell you what. Joe Lolly from Sydney FC, I think will have a great season. If Jake Brimmer's fit, sure. Why not him? Daniel Pena, if he has a good season at Western. Oh, we're in again here. Cummings! 2-0. The former Mariner scoring a double here away to Jets. Beautiful. Have you guys? What do you guys? Throw me some shouts for Johnny Warren. Johnny Warren medal predictions. I'd love to see what you guys are thinking. Got Lockie Rose away here. That was didn't go according to plan. Who else could be in for a shout for the Johnny Warren medal? I mean, Togai Arsline, I think, is going to have a great season for City. If Matt Leckie can bounce back from injury quickly, he could be challenging. There's a few names. These are just ones that are coming to my mind right now. Am I missing anyone obvious? There you go. Rose. Lockie Rose. No. He's been our backup striker this season in our career mode, Lockie Rose, but he hasn't really contributed too much, unfortunately. O'Shea, yeah. I tell you what, Brisbane Roar, O'Shea. For sure. He's a guy. Look, if Brisbane are winning games, he's going to be he's going to be a key part of it. Yeah, Arslan, Tolga Arslan. Yeah, I think definitely a shout for Johnny Warren. Asmin says Borello for me if he stays fit. Yeah, for sure. Nama says Robert Mack. All great shouts. Yes, Borello. Borello as well. Yeah, I mean he came close last season, didn't he? And if this season is anything like last season, then yeah, Borello will be right up there challenging for Johnny Warren medal. Arslan will be better than Hamza Saki. I think so. Yeah. Yeah. They're playing similar roles. Sort of the two sort of creative midfielders for City there, and it looks like they're already building a decent little partnership in the center of the park. Our final game of the regular season here. We've claimed the Premier's Plate. And now we are going to play the highlights of our final game before we jump into finals. It's Sydney FC away. Big Blue. Here's a look at the sheds inside of Allianz Stadium. Very nice. Team has arrived. Amor Layuni. If he was here, I'll tell you what, if Layuni stayed in the Wanderers for a full season, yes, would have been a great shout for Johnny Warren medal for sure. Yes, we'll see you soon, Newey Jets. Very excited to be talking A-League on the podcast with Newey Jets. Keep an eye on that one soon. Here we go. Oh, it's broken down. Gil's edit says, I think Economides will have a poor year. Well, yeah, I mean, I don't know how much game time he's going to get. It seems to be falling down the pecking order at Victory, so he might just not get enough game time. That's another thing as well. He's a player who has really, really struggled last year and needs to bounce back. Really, really does. There was a lot of talk, sort of like just rumours that he might be heading to another A-League club. Never eventuated. Let's see her in. Let's hold them up here. Shot! Oh my god, that was not far off. We are playing through the highlights here. Next up is the final series in our Melbourne Victory career mode. Rojas. Forward. Nice. Irvine. Feeding Michael Rojas. We've got players far post. Machash. Damn. Dang. Oh, here we go. This is a good chance. Cummings. Jackson Irvine. Straight kick. Who will be the top goal scorer? Shane McLaren is an easy shout. But I know that's a boring answer, so I'll give you some other answers. I think Fabio Gomez could really thrive at Sydney FC. He's got some good players around him. Marcus Antonsen, Wanderers. Valerie Germain, maybe, at MacArthur. I think Brenna Barella will score a handful of goals this season too. So there's a few names there for you. A little outside chance that maybe no one's talking about, Adam Taggart, who I think will be the key man for Gloria's Fabio Gomez. Literally talking about him, has just scored against us in career mode. That's hilarious. Sydney are up 1-0. Daniel says, nobody mentions Ulysses Tavia. Do you think he dropped form compared to when he played for Wellington? Did he drop form? I mean, like, the thing that really halted things for Tavia was injury. I mean, he picked up an injury, I think halfway through last season. Like around the mid part of the season, from memory. I think he's still a great player. Like, I think if Ulysses Tavia is fit for a whole season, he's going to really contribute to the side. And when MacArthur were winning games last season, the games that they did win, Ulysses Tavia was key to that. So, yeah, man. Oh, boy. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. This is our first season with Melbourne Victory. We have arrived at finals. Perth Glory. Let's have a look here. So, oops. We don't want to jump in just yet. We want to look at the standings. We are in the finals. This is how the ladder finished. At the end of the regular season, we finished top. 15 wins, 5 draws, 6 losses, That's a total of 50 points. Goal difference is looking great as well. Melbourne City managed to jump up and finish second. So the two Melbourne teams at the top. Wanderers, Brisbane, Glory, Sydney, all in the top 6. Here's a look at the bottom 6 here. Mariners, Western, Jets, Macarthur, Wellington, Adelaide. Adelaide pick up the wooden spoon. There you go. Will that happen in real life? Some people think so. But this is how EAFC has panned out. Obviously, we've been controlling Melbourne Victory. Look, Melbourne Victory should be challenging for the title. Club with the size of Melbourne Victory. So the elimination finals. Again, it was a rematch of last season's elimination final. Western Sydney Wanderers won, getting revenge against their rivals, Sydney FC. Perth Glory with a huge 3-1 away win in the elimination finals against Brisbane. Interesting. That means it's Victory Glory in the semi-finals. City Wanderers. Could we be set for a Melbourne Derby grand final here in our career mode? Wow. Top assister in the A-League. Top assister. Daniel Pena is probably a fair shout. Daniel Pena, maybe Brandon Barello in there. Jake Brimmer, if he is fit. Jay O'Shea's a fair shout as well. Revenge, says Dom. Hiroshi Basuki for Johnny Warren medal. That's an interesting shout. It could happen. He's a decent striker. Taleb wants more wages, man. He's our third choice keeper. I don't know if we can do that, bro. I don't know if we can do that, but here we go. It's we're finally Melbourne Victory returned to finals after missing out last season. It's Perth Glory. What we should know, and we can double check by looking at the calendar again. So in real life, these semi-finals are 2 legs. In EAFC, no 2 legs, as you can see here, just the one. We are home to Perth Glory. It's do or die. Let's go. So, having a look at... Actually, I'll tell you what. Let's do a quick little analysis of Perth Glory here. This is how Glory are setting up for this game. 5 at the back. Latchman, Beavers, Katrumas. It's going to be tricky to break through those guys. Martis, Amini, McInnes in midfield. Adam Taggart, David Williams up top. Decent team that Victory have here. No Ollie Bozanic in that lineup, but still a very decent team. Tactical vision. Look at this. Very nice. Cool. So that's... Oh, you can even look at their stats too, right? Team stats. Oh, wow. So you can really dive in here. Let's have a look at Glory. Williams and Taggart, both with 9 goals each. Very nice. All right. Let's do it. Semi-final. The lineup has worked well for us, man. There's no reason for us to change. We're going to start Franco Lino again. Big call, I know. But the youngster, what an experience for him. Taggart's here. How's it going, man? Semi-final time. Huge season. It all comes down to this. Losing or out. We're going to be expected to win. Perth Glory. They finished, 5th on the ladder. Had a massive away win in the elimination final to Brisbane Roar. Got to be wary of him here, Micah Rojas. Oh, did not mean to do that. That was a little bit of a questionable challenge, and it's an early booking here for Rojas. Love this ref cam. It's great, isn't it? Taggart says, I'd recommend attacking forward. He's weak on FIFA. Thank you for the heads up. Joseph Ford there at left back. Wing back. So, do not like that early yellow card. Glory, McInnes. A little bit of space here. De Silva, well done. Defense has been good this season. Ooh. Oh, good ball over the top here. Can Rojas spring away? No. Almost. I'm just excited by this idea of the Melbourne Derby final. It's City and Wanderers in the other semi. Dougal, Irvine, the two Socceroo signings have been superb for us. Rojas looks for Falami. Cummings. It's Kenny Dougal. Blocked. Still on. Falami, let's focus here. Inside. Just need the angle here. They've got a lot of defenders in the road. I don't like it. Dougal going wide. Just tuning in, this is our semi-final. Episode 4 of the Melbourne Victory Career Mode. We're playing it live. You guys are the assistant coaches. You've helped me along the way. And we arrive at the final series. Perth Glory have had a great season under new coach Alan Stajic. Have finished in the top 6. One game away from the grand final. We've claimed the Premier's plate. But we want more. We want the toilet seat itself. Here is Joseph Ford down the left. Well done. Aiden Simmons. Who was it that suggested, a couple episodes ago, we signed Aiden Simmons. Thank you, whoever suggested to sign Aiden Simmons. That was a great pickup. Thank you. Promising young right back from Wanderers. 20 years of age. Good balance of youth and experience, I think we've got in this team. Glory having a lot of the ball here. And here's Mustafa Amini. And the shot is well saved. A good effort. It was a good effort. And Paul Izzo has to make the block. Okay. Corner Glory. If you're enjoying the stream, don't forget to hit the like button. You can also consider sending through a super chat here to support me on the channel. Glory corner. Well delivered. Dude, we're under pressure here. Glory are looking pretty threatening already. Let's regain control here. Let's not freak out here. We've got the quality. We're at home. We've got the home fans helping us through. Machash. Falami. Jackson Irvine. Oh, through for Rojas. It's delightful. It's Rojas! Yes! Let's go. Victory lead in the semi-final. And it's Marco Rojas, the Kiwi Messi himself. Back at the club. It was you, Nama. You were the scout for Aiden Simmons. Thank you very much, Nama. I know you're a Wanderers fan, so the Wanderers connection helped there. Golasso. Savage Cabbage says, I remember when Simmons cooked Wellington at the end of last season. Rocked defensively and scored. I do recall that too. It was a very good goal, wasn't it? I remember it was like a long dribbling goal, right? Off the end of a great run. If I remember correctly. We have the lead in the semi-final. Now to stay composed because this Glory side is moving the ball nicely. Down the right-hand side. The delivery from Khalifi is dangerous. Counter-attack is on here if we want it. Let's get Ben Falami or Ben. Run forward, son. Run forward. Into the space. Right, we don't have to be too crazy here, though, in the second half. Half-time break, 1-0. We're going to keep things same. Heading into the second half. No need to tweak things. But we do have decent options off the bench. Nama says, I wouldn't be surprised if Simmons goes to Europe at the end of the season. I'm right with you there, Nama. I think if he gets more game time. And, could become a crucial part of this Wanderers squad. Play with a lot of potential. Will surely attract some attention from some big clubs overseas. Miranda's adjudged to a foul. David Williams there. I don't know about that one. And Bruce Kamau, who spent the second half of last season at Victory, is on the pitch. So, it's Taggart for the free kick. Good save, Paul Izzo. Got himself behind it. Quick release here for Rojas. Looking to burst into the space. Rojas got Mark Beavers for company. Needs support. Cummings is probably offside. Is he? No. We're still on. Rojas. Really clear. We're in the second half of this semi-final against Perth Glory. A win, and we're through to the grand final in our first season with Melbourne Victory. It's Machash. Not a bad effort. I think they had a Kenny Dougal. Nice. For Lamy now. Getting Cummings. Oh. Almost. Second goal here would be massive and would really, really put us in a good position to qualify for the grand final itself. Kamau. Cutting it back. Khalifi. Good block right of Miranda. He's been solid for us this season. Captain too. We've given him the captain's armband. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, what? Oh, what a story. Bruce Kamau, former Victory player, off the bench. And what happened here? He scored. Lumped into the box. Where's our defense? Where's Damien De Silva? How has Kamau got that much time and space in the box? Oh my goodness. It's 1-1 in the semi-final. Kamau equalises it. Okay. Okay. That's okay. That's all right. That's all right. Don't panic. Nobody panic. We're in control. It's Machash. Oh, just high on that. All right. We need some changes. We need some changes here. We need to do some fresh legs. We're going to get Arzani on there. Rojas with the yellow. We're going to bring on Valupale. Some fresh legs in the wide areas. Oscar's here. How's it going, mate? Says, as soon as I signed as Melbourne Victory manager, the first thing to do is sign Shane McLaren. What? Imagine if that happened in real life. If Victory actually signed Shane McLaren. What a story that would be. All right. Daniel Arzani's on the pitch. He's going to feed it for his fellow substitute Nishan Valupale, who has pace. Across the face of goal. Hey. We're in a precarious position here. It's 1-1. Perth Glory have really given us a game. This is the semi-final. After such a convincing performance in the regular season, finishing first, winning the Premier's Plate, we do not want to crash out in the semis, man. We deserve to make it through to the grand final. Amini for McInef. Glory have been utilising the channels very nicely. Oh, that was not good. Aiden Sims with the giveaway. Taggart's inside. Oh my gosh, no. No. How is that squeezed in? Glory lead in the semi. So this was near post. How did Izzo not save that? That's terrible defending. Oh. Oh no. Valhood says, Victory gonna bottle it. Victory gonna bottle it. Now we need to make the changes. This is not good. Not long to go. All right. We need to chase the game. We need to go all out. We're going to play 3 at the back. Let's do it. Let's do it. Here's what we're going to do. Here's what we're going to do here. We're going to bring... I'll tell you what, we're going to bring Francolino off. We'll play a back 3 here. Irvine and Dougal. Machash is the 10. And we're going to bring on Lockie Rose. Very aggressive, I know, but we need to go for this now. Our first game of the season was a dramatic one. You guys might remember it all the way back in episode 1. Dramatic 2-2 draw with Western Sydney Wanderers. Lockie Rose is on to try and rescue it here for victory. Arzani. Rose. Nice. Lockie Rose. Lockie Rose. Rose, nice for Velupile. We're in the final 10 minutes. Velupile's in behind. He's cutting it back. It's Rose. Oh, what a chance. We can get Ryan Teague on there for some fresh legs in midfield. Oh, gosh. Drama. In the semi-final, victory down at home. Teague heads it forward. Cummings, we need the goal, and we need it soon. Cummings can't play through. It's Rose. Loses it. Glory looking to drive forward. Surely it doesn't end here. Well done. Velupile. Got to win this back. Oh, it's a free kick. We've given away the foul. Teague. Oh, what? It's a penalty. Victory fans are silenced. Glory celebrate. I didn't even realize that was that actually in the box? You're kidding me. You are kidding me, mate. Oh no, what have we done? It's all falling apart now, hasn't it? Alzani, Cummings. Cummings. We're going to get a late corner here, but it's not going to be enough. We're going to crash out of the semi-finals. Alzani. Rose. Full time. We lose the semi-final after such a massive season. Oh. The Premier's plate, but we crash out in the semi-final. Unbelievable. Post-match interview.
Just grab a minute of your time for a few questions.
Tony Popovich not happy. Oh boy, it is about fine margins. It's about fine margins. This game of football. You have to learn from the setbacks, I think. Look, if we're gonna move forward and claim the championship, we have to learn and get better. We needed a goal when it mattered. That is true. We were chasing that equaliser, dude, and
Thanks,
Glory went up the other end and scored. So, who goes through to win the championship? Our season with victory has been a dramatic one. Let's have a look here. We have to find out who won the championship now. We have to have a look. Where am I going? Standings. Melbourne City. So, City defeated Wanderers in the semi-final, and they've gone on to defeat Perth Glory in the grand final, lifting the toilet seat 3-0. So there you go, City again in the grand final, this time getting the win 3-0. We crash out in the semis, despite winning the Premier's plate. Boy, oh boy. Let's jump into... Actually, we should do that. We should secure some contracts here. Play contracts expiring. We want to keep Jackson Irvine on. We want to keep him on again. He's a player we can... we can keep in the side for sure. Crucial, indeed. Oh, he doesn't want the extension. What do, bro? Just 1 year, please. Come on. Cool. Okay, he's fine with that. He's fine with that. No release clause. Let's try and I'll tell you what. Let's see if we can maybe just pull his wages down just a little bit, just to save some money here. Maybe 16. Don't know if he'll be upset about that. No, he's cool. Okay. Saving some money there. Time for a rebuild, says Valhoon. We won't bother re-signing Taleb as well. He's our third choice keeper. So there you go. First season. Go to job search and play such as Mariners. Can we actually do that? It's actually a thing. Where's job search? That'd be in like over here, right? Office. Oh, browse jobs. Oh. Oh. Okay. Interesting. So, there's a few... And there's black... Oh, wow. And there's like all these clubs in England. Oh, that's interesting. Okay, cool. So, here we go. So, at the end of the season, we've got a few clubs looking for a new manager. Mariners, Jets, Glory, Phoenix, MacArthur, all looking for a new manager. Interesting. Well, that would be fascinating to like, we could like shift this career mode and go from Melbourne Victory career mode to like, you know, Mariners or something like that. I don't know. I sort of want to keep my loyalty to Victory, you know? We've built this team. Maybe we could do a Mariners one separately later. So season 2023-24 comes to an end. Did Central Coast Mariners do Central Coast Mariners? They didn't make the finals in your save. They didn't, did they? They struggled, unfortunately. We came first. And we got knocked out in the semi-finals. They are happy to keep us on. The board are happy to keep us on, which is good news. New beginnings. Look at that ball. Which actually, I believe, isn't the actual ball this season. Actually, you can see behind me, if you can see that. That's the... There's the A-League ball from a couple of seasons ago. I think that's the A-League ball from last season. I believe so. So, knocked out of the semis, we need to go one step further. You know what that means? We get to strengthen the squad. And there is a chance now to build the side. And we already have a solid foundation. That's the thing. But there's a couple of areas that maybe we could look at strengthening. Players leaving the club. Some players we are letting go. Customize a club. Do we need to customize a club? I don't think we need to change anything here. Season 2 awaits. So, Machash release clause, man. Ah, interesting. We've got the arrival of Alex Grant. We did sign him. We did sign him earlier, and we also have a transfer budget increase, which is good. So here's a look at the team of where it's looking. Where it's looking now. So Alex Grant's in. That's a huge signing. Now here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna drop De Silva. We're gonna bring in Alex Grant to play alongside Miranda for now. Miranda maybe has one more decent season left in him before his rating continues to drop. But Alex Grant, what a signing. We made that signing in the previous episode. Pre-contract deal for Alex Grant. 30 years of age, left-footed centre-back, 6'3", very strong. Great signing for the club. So we will probably look to sell De Silva. We probably will look to sell him. We've got some players here returning from loan. Valadon's back. Leftlin. Insera. All back. From loan. Taggart says, I'd recommend Daniel Benny at Glory. Potential of 77. That's pretty good. We probably look at him. We're going to look at some players in a second. Are we in the AFC Cup? In the game? I don't know if they have the Asian competition in the game. That would be great, though, wouldn't it? But a new season awaits, and it kicks off in November here. Away to Adelaide and then home to City. That's a big start. Wow. That's a huge start. 2 massive games to start. So, let's jump to the squad hub. Daniel reckons Rojas should depart. Asman says Goodwin back to the A-League. Should we do it? Should we do it? Craig Goodwin. Maybe we should. Maybe we should. So, here's how the squad's looking. So, look, I'm thinking we might sell Adama Traore. Franco Lino, I know he's only 56, but he's just going to get better and better. I think we're going to transfer this Adama Traore here. Damien De Silva, just a year left on his contract. We're going to transfer list him. We have to keep Lee Broxham. We just have to. We just have to. I don't know why his numbers changed to 27. He should be 6. He should be 6, of course. That's because Grant's coming to the squad here. So we'll put Grant on number 5 there. Look, Matt Bozanovsky. We'll keep him around for now. Maybe another backup centre back. We'll loan out Lethlean again. We'll loan out Insera again. We've got a lot of centre backs here. Fabian Monge, we'll put him on the loan list as well. A lot of young players here we could look to loan out. Now, Machash, we've had an offer come in here for Machash. Do we let that one be accepted? I'm kind of open to accepting it, to be honest. I think maybe we could look for different options in that midfield area. Falami, Arzani. Happy to keep these guys on for now. Valadon. Another loan for him, I reckon. Rojas. So, he's retiring. Now he's retiring at the end of the season, Michael Rojas. 32 years of age here. 67 rating. 67 rating. Daniel reckons Rojas should depart. I think considering if this is his last season, we might as well put him on the transfer list. We might as well try and make some money. All right, we're going to leave it at that for now, and let's jump into some transfers. Let's have a look at some options here. So we'd love to bring in like a big player from overseas, man. I think that would be awesome, especially for a club like Victory. But a lot of you guys have mentioned Craig Goodwin. Oh, interesting. Have a look at this. Can you see that? The player is retiring at the end of the season and is not willing to negotiate. So Craig Goodwin, 32 years of age, not open to a return to Australia, happy to retire. Some players we want to bring in, though. Let's have a look here. Here's some players we had on the transfer list. Ooh, Danny De Silva's a free agent. That's interesting. That is interesting. Some players we shortlisted here. Willian. Jesus Corona. Volpato. He's not keen on the relocate. That would have been a cool player to even just try and loan in. There you go. Anthony Martial. Former Manchester United striker in the game here. Free agent. Free agent. Do we make a move for Martial? That would be an interesting one. Nama says, check the free agents. It's the second season. Let's do it. Good idea. So Anthony Martial, should we go for him? Free agents. Let's have a look. See if we can find some decent options here. Actually, there'll be way more here, right? Because we're like, this is only taking us to names starting with A, like surnames starting with A. So there'll be like way more. Let's just start with Australian free agents. And we'll go from there. Garen Kowal on loan. Savage Cabbage is keen on Martial. Martial's unrealistic. I don't know, Max. I mean, if Melbourne Victory can bring in Nani, then I feel like Martial could happen. Wow. Oh, what? Dude, McLaren, Borello, just free agents? Shortlist? I don't know about bringing in McLaren. That feels unrealistic. I could see it happening. We've got Milios, Niche, and Petratus there as well. Caceres. I already put him on the shortlist, didn't I? Carluccio, interesting. Bruce Kamel's there as well. Interesting. Dan Hall. Brendan Hamill. Now, he's a former Victory player. Someone mentioned him in a previous episode too. Corey Brown. Interesting options there as well. That is true, Daniel. Says we don't need a striker. We have Cummings. Take it skin on Petratos. Maybe. There's Matt Acton, former Victory keeper. There's Danny Vukovic as a free agent as well. Interesting seeing some of the free agents here that are available. Francois. Oh, Francois was there. I did see him, but I just scrolled past him. Tyrese Francois. I tell you what, that would be a decent signing. Formerly of Fulham. Put him on the shortlist. We've got some options here. Some more free agents. Let's go to some of the top 9 countries here. Let's just start with England. See if we've got any English free agents here. Maybe a big former Premier League player would be a cool signing. Who have we got? Gonna be honest, don't recognise too many of these names. Nathaniel Chalobah. Free agents. Interesting that Anthony Martial's a free agent, man. Like, it's a huge player to have on the free agent list. Goalkeeper. Imagine if we brought in a marquee goalkeeper at Victory. Paul Luzzo's been doing a decent job for us. Anthony Caceres is a Machach replacement. He was a free agent too, wasn't he, actually? Yeah. That's a good option as well. That we might quickly throw him on the shortlist as well. He was there, wasn't he? There he is, yeah. 31 years of age, you know. Potentially. Anthony Martial was there as a French free agent. Let's see who else is joining him here on this free agent list from France. There he is. He's 80. He's 80 rated overall. Surely we could make it happen. Is Amor Layuni in the game? That's a good question. Yeah, we can actually try and bring him in. Oh, yeah, I'll tell you what, if we were doing like a Wanderers career mode, that would be cool to like try and sign, you know, Amor Layuni. Some more French players here. A lot of sort of just like, these are just like generated players, right? Kazawa. No one really sparking my interest just yet. Let's have a look at Spain. See if there's any sort of Spanish free agents. Nama says that Layuni is in the game. We'll have a look for him in a second. That could be intriguing to bring Layuni to Victory. Somewhat realistic too. I could see it happening. Although Wanderers fans would surely love him back at the club. Scrolling through lists of players. Doesn't look like we have many other options here. I mean, Anthony Martial seems to be really the star player here that in this free agent list that we could look at signing in. And here is Amor Layuni. Should we do it? He's got 11 months remaining on his contract. Perhaps a swap deal for Rojas could be an option. I kind of want to do it. Amor Layuni. Let's have a look. Let's see. Let's do it. I think it's somewhat of a realistic signing. He tore it up at Wanderers for a few months. Let's see if they would go for like a Marco Rojas swap. And we won't offer an extra fee. Let's just see if they just take that. I'd imagine they'd be similarly rated. Ooh, okay. Out of nowhere, they're like, nope, don't want a Rojas. We want Roderick Miranda. Plus $1 million. I'm not a fan of that. I don't really want to let Miranda go. Maybe, what do you guys think? Daniel's keen on the Layuni deal, though, as a Rojas replacement. Perhaps, let's, maybe another winger we could offer. Falami, Azani. Look, I'd be happy to offer Azani, to be honest. I would be happy to offer Azani. Let's get rid of that fee again. Get rid of that fee. See if maybe I'll take Azani. I'm happy to let Azani go. Do you see Amor Layuni come back to West Sydney Wanderers? Well, I think they tried to make it happen, but it just, there was wages or whatever it was. Who knows? Couldn't be figured out. So I don't know if it'll actually happen. Perhaps in the future. Ooh. What do you think? De Silva in the swaps, says Marcus. I should have thought of that, but Azani, and they're keen for it. Let's just try and pull that fee down just a little bit, just 100 maybe. Azani and 100k. I'm happy to let Azani go if it can allow us to bring in Amor Layuni, they're still keen for the fee. All right, we'll take it. We're going to take it. We're going to make this move here. Amor Layuni was fantastic for Western Sydney Wanderers. Here we go. Marcus says, don't do it. Crucial, yep. We'll give him 2 years. We'll give him 2 years here, Layuni. We'll take that wage. We're going to take it. Somewhat of a realistic signing. Amor Layuni here for the second season rebuild. Back in the A-League. Here he is. I'm keen to see what he's rated, actually. Let's have a look. I'm actually not sure what he's rated. We offered Arzani and some extra cash. Amor Layuni is into the club. We've got a B rating for the deal, which isn't bad at all. Great price for a player rated 72, which is certainly an upgrade. That's a good signing for us. That's a really good signing for us. And if we jump in to look at where he can fit into the side, we're going to throw Rojas into the reserves. And put him on the bench, actually. And how good is that front three now? You've got Falami off the left, and then a true right winger who can cut in onto his left foot in Amor Layuni, the Tunisian. 6'3" too. He's a tall winger, which I do like. What do we make of that squad now? That's looking pretty good. Huge signing. I like it, says Dash. Thank you, Dash. Quality signing, says Daniel. So this is what the team's looking like now. Got some young fullbacks in Lino and Simmons. Now, we have had that offer come in for Machash. He could be out the exit door. But I'm happy to let that happen, man. I mean, I think we could look to bring in a midfielder as well. We've got a bunch here on the transfer list. Let's advance forward here. We've already completed our first signing of this new season. We're going to be live for the next half an hour or so, as we look to strengthen this side and then jump into the new season. We're going to let it happen. I'm happy to let that happen. Should I have negotiated for more? Probably. Probably. Zinedine Machash. We let him leave. We let him leave. Loan offer here for Monge. Happy to make it happen. And here we go. Preston North End from England. Coming in with an offer here for Damien De Silva. Asmin says use Popovic more. Marcus says keep Rojas so he ends his career at the club where he showed his quality. Maybe you're right, Marcus. Maybe we should. Well, yeah, I think you're right. Especially if we let Arzani go, I think we'll keep Rojas on, and he can be sort of coming off the bench. Valman says to get a better keeper. Nama says get Borello to reunite with Layuni. It's an interesting idea. Let's just try and just bump this up a little bit. Let's maybe go 7-5. I don't know if that's asking a bit much. They're not keen on it. All right, that's okay. Let's go maybe 6-5. Surely that's acceptable. No. That's insulting. Wow. 1% sell-on clause. He's not going to be worth much in a couple of years' time, mate. You kidding me with the sell-on clause? Whatever. Let's just accept it. I don't think we're going to get much more than that for a player rated 66 and 36 years of age. We're accepting the offer. So Damien De Silva on his way out. All right. Monge loan as well. Happy to accept these loan offers here. Another transfer offer here. Oh, it's more. We're going to accept that. That's higher than what Preston North End were paying, so we'll definitely accept that. Sydney FC keen to loan in Lethlean. No worries, mate. So, some of you guys saying to play Popovic more. Let's have a look at... Do we start Popovic ahead of Miranda? Or do we just sell Miranda and then bring in Popovic? Maybe. Get Francois. I think you're right. I think we should do it. I think Tyrese Francois feels like a good signing. Similar to sort of Ryan Teague, player from Australia who went overseas, young player, Ollie Roo. And look, can play defensive midfield. I think he'd be a great signing. Let's do it. Let's make a move for free agent Tyrese Francois. Do you watch iShow Speed? I do not know. Rotation? Is that yeah, cool. That's all right. We'll give him a 3-year contract. Why not? Disregard that. And for wage, little just 2,000 now. That should be acceptable. A little bit more. That's fine, bro. No worries. You're cool, bro. Welcome to Melbourne Victory, man. Biggest club in Australia. Reigning premiers. Knocked out in the semi-finals. We are looking to go one better and win the grand final this season. We are building this squad. It's Tyrese Francois. 64 rated. 23 years of age. Decent little pickup. Cool. So, a couple of new signings already. Another A-League club coming in for an offer here for Lethley, and this time it's Newcastle Jets. Happy to accept that. Got a couple months to go through here before the season gets underway. Adelaide, our rivals, coming in for a loan offer in Sarah, and a transfer offer here for Traore. We are happy to. We're just going to go ahead and accept that one. We're not going to get too much more for him. Dash says, I reckon sell Miranda. That 33 pace is a killer, and it's only going to get lower. That is a fair point. Definitely a fair point. Theo says, just what's your victory prediction? Completely agree with you. 3rd to 6 is honestly where I see us as well. Yeah, Theo, look, it's an interesting one. Like, even though Victory did struggle last season, they've still got such a strong squad, hey? So yeah, I'd expect them to be challenging for the top 6 for sure. Victory this season, in real life. My Victory season preview video just dropped this afternoon, so if you haven't checked it out, feel free to check it out afterwards. Damien De Silva departing the club after a decent couple seasons. Dash reckons to sell Miranda. Oh, I'll tell you what, I'm open to it. I am open to it. I think we'll do it. I think we will do it. I think, look, this season, you guys are calling for a rebuild. I think it's time to move on some of these older players. Bring in the new generation. That's what we're about here at Melbourne Victory. Building a strong team for the future. Another A-League club coming in for a loan offer for Lethley and make it happen. Just accept one, son. Ryan. Wanderer is now coming in with a loan offer for Insera. Dash asks, will you be doing an A-League men's table prediction a bit closer to the season, mate? Yes. A-League men's ladder prediction is coming out next week. Next week. So keep an eye out for that one. That'll be a big one. That's usually one of my biggest videos of the year. That they generally get a lot more views than the usual videos. So yes, next week my men's ladder prediction will be coming out for sure. And it's chopping and changing even now still. Feel free to drop your ladder predictions actually in the chat. Curious to see if you guys have come to a decision. Wait, what? Shelburne? Is this a made-up club? Melbourne, we're managing Melbourne Victory, and look at this club who have come in for a loan deal for Fabian Monge. Shelburne. It's like Melbourne, but Shelburne. What? Where's this club from? Shelburne FC. That's hilarious. Couldn't tell you where they're from. One of our assistant coaches in the chat, Google Shelburne. Just sounds like a made-up club, like it's Melbourne, but Shelburne. I'm sure it's a lovely place, wherever it is, Shelburne. But I can't say I've heard of the football club Shelburne. Wow. It's an Irish club, says Nama. Thank you. Thank you. Miranda transfer offer from Young Boys. Yeah, we could ask for a bit more than that. We could ask for a bit more. For our club captain. Let's push that up to just 9. That's realistic. And they're cool with that. Tell you what, to get just under $1 million for our aging centre-back. There we go. Irish League. There you go. Shelburne in Ireland. That's so funny. That feels very, very apt for him to go from Melbourne to Shelburne. From Melbourne to Shelburne. Oops, didn't mean to jump into this. Except that. Yes. So, I'm excited with how the squad is looking so far. Let's have a look at it. With Roderick Miranda on the way out. Well, he hasn't departed yet. We'll wait for him to leave. Everyone is making loan offers, man. Why are they not accepting them? The player's just like, no, I don't want to leave. I don't want to leave on loan. Don't loan me out. Lethlean chooses to join Melbourne Victory for the season. Happy to let him go. We've got a wealth of centre-back options. Fabian Monge still yet to... I'm just gonna start ignoring them now. Surely he has to pick one. Roderick Miranda, there you go. That's the big out. Roderick Miranda departing for Young Boys. So let's have a look at the squad. Let's have a look at how it's looking. So Grant Popovich. Love it. 21 years of age. A little bit more pace than Miranda, of course. And it might mean that maybe we should bring in another centre-back. I mean, we do have Librox and Bozanovsky. You know, maybe we do need someone else in there. And Brendan Hamill was a free agent. I think that would be a decent pickup. Brendan Hamill. Former Victory player himself. I think would be a pretty realistic signing. So, Fabian Monge is getting so much interest here. Just accept a club, lad. Daniel says, are we getting another foreign player? We have visa spots. Ooh, yeah, actually, let's have a look. So how many visa spots do we have available in our team here? So who we got that have taken visa spots? Layuni? Anyone else? All these guys are Australian. Does Rojas count as taking a visa spot? I wouldn't think so. Well, that might be 2. Well, that's 2 if it's Rojas. So that means we have 3 visa spots, right? Theo says Victory did try for Layuni at the end of last season, by the way. As the West Sydney Wanderers trying to keep him, but the overseas offers were way too good. Degenek, ooh. Milos Degenek, that would be a fascinating signing. Degenek. That's just another Deg. Is he not in the game? He's not in the game. Oh, but probably because he's at his club in Serbia. Is that where he plays? Martial in. Do you reckon we should make it happen? Should we make it? I kind of want to do it. I know we've got Cummings, but maybe we sell Cummings. Maybe we sell Lockie Rose and play Cummings off the bench. But, oh no, he's been signed. Oh, we missed our opportunity. I mean, you guys were right. It probably was unrealistic. Anthony Martial was a free agent. Aston Villa have come in and picked him up. That's all right. That's okay. That's okay. I've got Brandon Barella, who's still a free agent. That's interesting. That is interesting. Who else could we look at bringing in here? Jesus Corona. Even Willian. Should we bring in Willian, the Brazilian? Keep it realistic. I know, right? You joined Villa. John says, surely you could afford Liberato Kakache now after Traore departed. Your current left back is only 56 overall as well. I do want to give Franco Lino game time. Let's have a look at it though. It wouldn't be a ridiculous move to bring in Kakache, but my concern is that he may be too expensive. Let's find out though. There's only one way to find out. He is 23 years of age. Let's see if we could just jump in for a loan. They might be having just to loan him out. No, they're not. I'm worried the deal might be too much, but it would be a huge signing. Let's just I mean, we've got a lot of money. Look at that. Our transfer budget is over 8 mil. Let's just go like 1 million and we'll add like just a massive sell-on clause. 15%. Nah. That's what I was worried about. I probably offered way too low there. Theo says 35-year-old Willian is such a victory signing. Namas Moture on loan. So what, Brendan Hamill as a backup centre back feels like a pretty good option to me. I kind of want to make it happen. I think we're going to make it happen. Brendan Hamill, free agent. Again, don't have to spend money on that transfer budget. Will be a good option in there. So our centre back options are Alex Grant, who we brought in, Alexander Popovich, and now a returning centre back in Brendan Hamill. For the wage here, let's just maybe offer, how much? Maybe 4. And we'll just give him a little bonus. He might want more. He's happy with that. Now I must just get Nata and play him at left back. That is a fascinating proposition. Another player with a lot of potential, Mark Nata as well, hey. All right. So with Brendan Hamill into the side, defense is now looking pretty well looked after, I think, actually. Let's have a look. So Brendan Hamill, obviously straight into the bench. And that's what it's looking like for now. We are looking to loan out some of these guys. So I tell you what, depth is looking a little bit thin. We should mention that. But overall, it's not terrible. We might bring Francois into that starting lineup and play him. There you go. So a midfield 3 there of Dougal, Irvine, and Francois. Potentially that midfield area is where we could look to bring in like a a marquee level sort of player. But who? Who could we look to? Who could we look to as like an international player who we could bring in? BFG podcast. Unfortunately, Martial's gone. Unfortunately, he's not available anymore. We missed out. We missed out on the opportunity. It would have been great, but he's joined Aston Villa. Let's, but I'll tell you what we'll do at least to try and see if we can pick up maybe a player from, perhaps from the Premier League. Oh, I'll tell you what, actually, what we'll do first. Here's what we'll do first. Let's have a look at teams, Premier League teams who maybe been relegated to the Championship. Like a Brighton Hove Albion. Interesting. They've been relegated to the Championship. Perhaps there's a certain player here that we could look to bring in. Premier League material. Solly March. Cameron Pepion. That would be somewhat of a realistic signing. Maybe on loan. Strengthen that midfield area. Not bad. Let's have a look at what other Premier League clubs got relegated. Leicester City didn't make it their way up. Oh, actually, let's have a look at Leicester, though. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Villa playing Martial 110 a week. Not sure if he could afford that, says Dash. That's a good point. That's a good point. That might have been a bit tricky. Leicester City here, still in the Championship. Options. Harry Suter. We'll put him on the short list just for fun, but don't think it would actually happen. Nottingham Forest got relegated. As did Sheffield United. Interesting. But I want to have a look at maybe Premier League players who maybe are coming towards the end of their career. Let's just go over the age of 30 and have a look at Premier League players over the age of 30 that maybe might be a little bit on the cheaper side that we could bring in. Bradley Dack from Blackburn. He's a cam, says Asmoon. Dennis Pratt, says Theo. Undav on loan, says Namar. Pedro, says Valhoon. Raul Jimenez, we could afford it. Raul Jimenez, his value's 4.4. We've got that's only not even half our transfer budget. We could make a move for Raul Jimenez, former Wolverhampton striker, now at Fulham, 33 years of age, shooting stats at 76. Should we make a move for Raul Jimenez? Perhaps even a Danny Ings. could be an option as well. Danny Ings. Some fascinating choices here. What do you think? Ben Yedder, Danny Ings. I just realised we didn't look at the other positions as well. Midfield area here. Any options that are somewhat achievable? Some of these players look like they might be a little bit past our budgets here. But it's look, Willian again, another player who we could bring in. Willian, maybe we should make like a double move for Willian and Raul Jimenez from Fulham, because we could afford both. We could afford both. Weghorst, Jamal Lowe. Harry Maguire, imagine that. Oh, boy. Okay. All right. I don't think we'll worry about the goalkeeper position for now, too. Interesting. I kind of want to make a move for Jimenez. I mean, would you guys approve, being the assistant managers that you are, would you approve a move for Raul Jimenez? Let's have a quick little look through the Bundesliga. Mikel Antonio is retiring. I kind of want to go for it. Oscar back in the Prem. Could be kind of realistic sitting, considering he played in China. That would be a huge thing. Ross Barkley. Oscar. Let's have a look. How old would he be now? I could not tell you. I'd assume he'd be like late 20s, maybe? 32? 12 million. Tell you what, it's not a super unrealistic signing. You're right there. He's back in the Premier League at Brentford. We could like offer money and like a swap. Sporty's keen on Jimenez. Ross Barkley. I wonder how much he would be. I feel like he might be a little bit much too, but that would be a fun signing. He's 30 years of age. Ooh, Ross Barkley. And I tell you what, a Cam, because we've lost Brimmer, we lost Machash. I would love a Cam. We've got midfield players, but they're also like defensive midfielders. So like a Barkley, Oscar, these kind of guys, you know. Get Oscar, says Daniel. Anthony Gordon might be a bit too expensive. I kind of want to make a deal for Oscar, man. Yeah. Oh, dude, it's going to be a lot of money. Maybe they might accept. Oh, no. I hate that, dude. When they're not willing to relocate. They don't even want to listen to the offer. Damn, man. Ross Barkley, though. Oh, man. We're a club of the size of Melbourne Victory. We got to bring in a big signing. And Ross Barkley is Premier League experience. What a signing that would be. What a signing. Either the double signing from Fulham or go all in for Oscar. Calvert-Lewin says, nah, he'll probably be too expensive too. He's too young. Yeah. That's why I was sort of looking for Premier League players who are a lot older, because they're going to be cheaper. Danny Ings, maybe? I mean, that could be a fun signing. But look, Jimenez and Willian might be the way to go. Or do we try and make a move for Ross Barkley? I kind of want to. I kind of just want to try it. They wouldn't accept a loan, would they? No. Oh, he's not going to relocate. No one's going to relocate. No one wants to come to Melbourne. No one wants to come to Melbourne. But does Raul Jimenez? No, he's retiring. Oh my gosh, dude, our options are... We can't even make bids for anyone because no one wants to come. But does Willian want to? Does Willian, the Brazilian, want to? Thea says he moved to China but wouldn't come to Melbourne. That's insane. So, look, Willian. Look, I know he's 35 years of age, but huge signing. Former Chelsea player as well. 75 rated. And we could offer 2.9 or even less. I think we should make it happen, because even we could bring him in and still have plenty of money in the transfer budget. And it feels like a somewhat of a realistic signing. Like, it could happen. It could happen. Oh, it's Marcos. Is that Marco Silva? It's Marco Silva. The Fulham manager's flown all the way to Melbourne to personally negotiate this deal for Willian. Appreciate that. Now, let's start low. 2, 9, to 8. Let's go 2.8. 2.8. They want to bump that up a little bit. They want to go 3.3. We're going to counter that. Let's just go 3. 3 million. For 35-year-old, 75 rated Willian. Wow, they want that extra 50k. Fine with us. Fine with us. Negotiate this. He's going to be crucial. He's going to want a lot of money. He's going to want marquee money. We're just going to give him the 1 year. I wonder if we could just offer a little bit less. Like maybe just 40k, maybe 10. Is that too much? Maybe 30. Maybe 30. With a bit of a bonus there. We'll put 30 on the bonus too. I'm scared he'll freak out and turn it down. Hope it goes better than Nanny, says Theo. Hopefully too, hey. He wants that a little bit more. That's okay. It's happening. It's happening. Former Premier League star Willian of Chelsea, of Fulham, he played at Arsenal, didn't he? Am I just making that up? He played at Arsenal, right? Has flown to Australia to secure a move with the biggest club in the land. Jackson Irvine's there. Tony Popovich is there. Here he is. Also, I feel like Jackson Irvine is probably like... I realize we need to assign someone as captain. We sold Roderick Miranda. I feel like Jackson Irvine's going to be the new captain. There he is, Willian. In a shirt that's definitely not the victory shirt. Huge! Huge. Theo says, look, we can splash the cash for a 1 year deal. That's fine. Hey, we did pretty well with our negotiation. We got a decent deal in there for Willian. 76. And I tell you what, the wide areas are looking pretty tasty right now. Ben Falami is going to be a weapon off the bench. And look at that front three. Willian on the left. Coming through the middle. Layuni off the right. There's goals in that front three. There's goals in that front three. We've got money to make some more moves, but let's keep soldiering on in this transfer window. We're going to ignore the Lino loan offer. We want him to be a part of the team. The first team. Oh, is a release clause met? Okay. You know what? Let's accept that. Let's let that happen. We can bring in a new keeper. We could bring in a new keeper. Okay. We're here for change, man. We're here for change. We're revolutionizing this team. Paul Izzo, we're going to let it happen. Let's talk goalkeepers. Let's talk goalkeepers. All right. Goalkeepers. Now, some of you guys mentioned... Oh, what am I doing? What am I doing? Goalkeepers. Goalkeepers. Some of you guys were talking about some names that we could bring for goalkeepers in previous episodes. So this is the chance. Matt Acton is a free agent, but probably not going to be very highly rated. We could maybe look at someone like bringing maybe Tom Glover in on loan. Sporty says Jan Jedovic. PFG says the irony that he was brewing to come to the comp in real life. Who could we bring in here? Maybe a loan in for Maynard Brewer. Matty Ryan. He might be a bit too expensive. I wonder if we can make an offer for Matty Ryan. He might be a bit much. Ooh, Lawrence Thomas wouldn't be a bad move at all. Bringing him back to the club. That's an option. Nama says Birigidi. Danny Vukovic is a free agent. We'll put him on the short list. So maybe Vukovic, because he won't cost us anything, but probably won't be as highly rated as maybe Lawrence Thomas. So do we try and make an offer here for Thomas? Or do we maybe go for the free agent Danny Vukovic? He is 39. Magush would be all right, but I think we need a highly rated goalkeeper for a club like Melbourne Victory. I don't know if Magush, he's the backup keeper at Wanderers. He won't be good enough to be starting keeper at Victory. Tom Glover is an option as well. I think we could maybe try and loan him in. That is true, Daniel. That is true. I completely forgot about that. Dean Bazanis, maybe? He's transfer listed. Don't know what his rating would be like. Can someone give us a quick look at Dean Bazanis' rating? Former City goalkeeper. But, yeah, some interesting options there in the goalkeeping areas. Got some options there. Is Ben Foster in the game? Wouldn't that be a fun signing? Let's find out. Let's find out. I don't think he is. He's not. No Ben Foster. So which of those goalkeepers do you reckon we should go for? Paul Izzo has been sold. So we do need to bring someone in. Get a foreign goalkeeper. Foreign goalkeeper. Still, the loan offers are coming in for Fabian Monge. We're going to be live for the next 15 minutes or so as we continue to build this team for the new season, accepting this loan offer here. Ryan Teague transfer offer. We're not going to look into that. We want to keep him for this season. Fabian Monge departs on loan to India, Mumbai City. Sign Ryan Scott, says Newey Jets. Again, a decent keeper, but maybe not the quality that we're looking for. Ooh, okay. I am open to accepting this because we have just signed Willian. We are keeping Rojas. And if we've got Valupale in there as well, we might look to accept this offer. And it's a decent offer too from Etifak for Ben Falami. And we could probably ask for a little bit more than that too. Let's do it. I'm open to it. Do you reckon we should do this? Should we accept an offer here for Ben Falami? Let's maybe push this up to maybe 3 million. See how that sits. For Ben Falami, they are not keen on it, but let's keep pushing high here. Let's go maybe 2.9. Don't know if that's still a bit much. They're happy. Okay, 2.9 for Ben Falami. That's a win. That's a good deal. Considering that, what did we pay? We only played a little bit more for Willian. We're really upgrading the squad here, man. Really upgrading the squad. My only concern now is just a midfield position. I would love to sign just another midfielder. Another midfielder. Deadline day's coming up. Ben Falami on his way out. Look, big departure. It is a major, major departure. Ben Falami has been at the club for a few years, but look, it's a big money offer. And we're not going to stand in the way of a player's development. Francolino, though, we want to keep him at the club. What's our transfer budget looking like, man? Let's have a look. Where's our... There we go, finances. We've got 7 million. And a big weekly budget there as well. And having a look at the squad. Willian, Cummings, Liuni, front three. We've got Valupale. I was looking a little bit thin, but that's all right. We weren't using the reserves too much in our first season, but hey, good options across the pitch here. Lee Broxham can play in the fullback positions if needed. Bozanowski. Oh, that's right. We need a keeper. So, I forgot we needed to decide a keeper too. So look, I think areas that we need to sign before the window closes. First choice keeper and maybe like a star midfield signing. So let's go in for the keeper. I'm leaning towards Danny Vukovic because he is a free agent. I kind of want to make it happen. I don't know what he's going to be rated though. He might be not that great. His rating might be low. He'll be in the 60s for sure. He'll be maybe like a mid to high 60. Is that risky? Should I go for Lawrence Thomas, who might be a little bit more... Yeah, we'll probably be like a 70 or something. Kind of want to go Lawrence Thomas here. What do you think? Get Martin Dubravka. I'll tell you what, let's actually have a look. Let's have a look at maybe goalkeepers. We might as well. We've got some money. Let's have like a goalkeepers from the Premier League. Sometimes you can get them pretty cheap from memory. Let's have a look. Maybe some goalkeepers who we could pick up on the cheap. Martin Dubravka. That's the one that was mentioned by Nama in the chat. Appreciate you guys being here, helping me through this. Make sure you hit the like button if you haven't done so already. I would love to bring in like a big name, you know, like a big name goalkeeper. Tim Krul. Ooh. Hey, hear me out. Oh, he's retiring. I was like, Hugo Lloris, that could have been fun. Realistic, probably not, but Hugo Lloris, but he's retiring. Can't make it happen. Oh, boy. Options here. Goalkeeping options. Someone maybe coming to the end of their career who we could get a little bit cheap. And as sort of a big name too would be good. Flicking through some of these Premier League goalkeepers. James Trafford. This is sporty. Perhaps he'd probably be a bit too expensive too because he's young. All right, I think we're going to go Lawrence Thomas here for goalkeeper. Lawrence Thomas. Feels like a realistic signing, unless we could loan in perhaps Maynard Brewer. Let's just go. Let's see if they would do it. No, okay, they won't. Or should we go for Dubravka? Should we go for Dubravka? Should we go for Dubravka? That'd be fun, wouldn't it? Let's do it. Let's do something different. Martin Dubravka, former Newcastle United goalkeeper. Well, currently in the game still is. How much would we offer? How much would we offer? Like surely under $1 million, right? Maybe $1 million? Maybe 1 million? Is that pushing it too much? Is that pushing it too much for Martin Dubravka? Would he be less than that? He's 35 years of age. $1 million. Daniel's keen on it. Daniel says yes. I feel like 1 million's fair. Right? 950 says Nama. Alright, we'll do... Yeah, I think you're right, Nama. I'm going to go with your suggestion there. 9.5. Okay, they want more. They want more. Let's try and pull that offer down. Let's just maybe go like 1.2 million. See how that feels. Still want to push that up. Okay, let's go 1.4. 1.4. Surely that's acceptable? No? No. Oh my god. They really wanted to get the most out of this deal. Do we go for it? 1.5? I think we do. Doesn't make a huge hole in our transfer budget. Martin Dubravka. We are bringing in some decent names to Melbourne Victory. Biggest club in the land here. Crucial, of course. We'll just give him 2 years. His wage. Let's see here. Maybe 30. Well, we offered Willian 30. Maybe we'll offer Dubravka the same. Maybe, yeah, we'll go 30 as well, yeah? We'll go, he might want more. He's cool with a wage. Wants a little bit more on the bonus. Melbourne Victory. I've completed another huge signing. It's another Premier League player. Martin Dubravka, 35 years of age. Marquee goalkeeper signing. Brilliant. I'm keen to see what he's rated, man. I'm curious to see what he's rated. Surely he'd be decently rated. Excuse me. 78. Oh, boy. Top keeper in the A-League. Star player indeed. Very, very nice. I'm glad we went for it. We went for it, man. 1.5 million. And here we are. We are on deadline day. This is going to bring us to the end of this episode. This is the final part of the episode here. So we are going to have a look at one final look at the squad before deadline day. Of course, Dubravka straight in. Look at that team. So, looking pretty well covered overall. It is the midfield area that maybe I would love to make one more quality signing. One more quality signing. Defense is solid. Midfield, look, I'm still keen to play Franco Lino. I know he's low rated, but I mean, we could look at maybe bringing in someone like Jason Davidson, but I want to give Lino game time, you know. Okay, we have entered transfer deadline day, and it's the midfield area that we've got like what, 5 million in the transfer budget, which isn't much to work with. Cameron Pepillon. Wonder if we could loan him in. I wonder if we could loan in the Olyroot. 21 years of age. Feels like somewhat of a realistic signing. 1 year. We're going to try and make it happen. Strengthen this midfield area. They're cool with that wage split. Hopefully he accepts. Cameron Pepillon. That would be a decent signing for the club. I'll tell you what, I wanted to see if we can bring in Zayden Bello. I mean, it'll be good cover for the fullback positions. Loan. Let's go for a loan here for Zayden Bello. He is a former Victory player. Let's just go for the 1 year loan here for Zayden Bello. Dash, there's a great mix of experience and youth in the team. Yeah, I think we've got a nice balance. Goodness me, that's quite the jump on the split there. Whatever, it's not much anyway. Zayden Bello, formerly of Melbourne Victory, over in the States at Minnesota United. Looking to bring him back to the club as well. Some transfer deadline day loan signings being made here. And again, we were looking at these. Maybe a star player to bring in. Anthony Caceres is an option. Even Danny De Silva. Even Danny De Silva as well. But Ross Barkley wasn't keen as well. AG's here. How's it going? How's it going, AG? Hope you're having a good week. Hope you're enjoying your Friday. Valupile transfer offer. I think we're going to ignore that one for now. We do want to keep Valupile. We did let Falami go. We had Arzani depart as well. And here we go. We are going to complete the double loan signing. First of all, it is Cameron Pepillon from Brighton Hove Albion, the Olyroot. That's a pretty realistic signing. He's only 60 rated, but look, a lot of potential. And Zayden Bello, who will provide some good cover in the fullback positions, just 53 rated. But he's not a starting fullback for us. He's just going to be a cover for the left back and right back positions. I'll tell you what, I'm pretty happy with those signings, just to increase the depth a little bit. Got a loan off for Cameron Cook. Can't accept that. We need our backup keeper. Is there any last minute deals we can make? I wonder. We'll put Zayden Bello on the bench. Cameron Pepillon. Let's get Cameron Pepillon on the bench too. I'll tell you what, we'll put Bello in the reserves for now and Pepillon there. And that's what the team's looking like right now. So pretty good cover defensively there as well, which is good to see. Tyler, so you're following the five visa slot rule. Yes, we are. Indeed we are. And we've got who have we brought in? We've brought in Layuni, Willian, a couple players from overseas, Dubravka as well. So we are indeed filling up the visa slots. But it is certainly a very, very much an Australian-based squad. We've brought in Alex Grant from overseas as well. Alex Popovich has signed from Adelaide United. So it's very much a new-look team, man. We've really rebuilt this team. Franco Lino, the only remaining sort of Melbourne Victory play in that starting 11. So we've only been through like one season. We're entering our second season, but we have certainly made a lot of changes. And I feel like I'm happy. We do have the mid-season transfer window if we do want to make a big signing. But I am happy with that window. We are going to go through here with deadline day unless there's any last-minute changes. More offers for Ryan Teague. I think we're going to ignore it for now. Not interested in letting any more players depart. The squad has already gone through a lot of changes. Deadline day is over. The door is shut. The window is closed. And all sights are set. Our sights are set on the A-League season, which isn't too far away. I'll tell you what, we are going to... we'll just accept this one. The Asian Elite Cup is our pre-season tournament. We got some pre-season friendlies coming up, a chance for us to increase our transfer budget. But I'm very excited about our team. We're going to finish up the live stream here in just a second. But before we do that, let's quickly jump into some kit numbers. Update some kit numbers for the upcoming season. Brendan Hamill on 3. Popovich on 4. New signing Alex Grant on 5. And we're going to make our new captain. He's going to be Jackson Irvine. We'll do that in the team management. Willie Ann. Let's see what we can do here with the squad numbers. I feel like Willie Ann on maybe 10 feels a bit more correct there. Put Willie Ann on number 10. How do we feel about that? Rojas on 7. Cummings on 9. Willie Ann on 10. Layuni on 11. Yeah, boy in the chat. How's it going? Says I put Sydney into League One. Now I'm in the Premier League contesting with Europe with them. Nice job. Very good. That would be a fun challenge. I'd love to do that. That'd be good fun. So we can shift a player into the number 8. Number 8. Let's put Kenny Dougal there. Kenny Dougal, we'll promote him to number 8. Keep Jackson Irvine on number 22. So we've got Rose there on 13. All these numbers look pretty good to me. Maybe we'll bring Cameron Pepillon up as well. Give Pepillon maybe 14. That looks really good. Francois on 23. Looks good to me, those numbers. A decent squad that we've assembled for the upcoming A-League season. New signings, Layuni, Willie Ann are in there. And lastly, we're going to appoint our new captain of the season. It's going to be Jackson Irvine. Feels like a good appointment. So, guys, thanks so much for tuning in for episode 4. We're going to be live next Tuesday for episode 5. We're doing these episodes every Tuesday and Friday afternoon. Make sure you subscribed if you haven't. Hit the like button on the way out. Appreciate you guys tuning in. Season 2 getting underway next episode. See you guys there for that one. Cheers, guys. Have a great weekend. And, hey, we're going to be... should mention, we're going to be live tomorrow night. We're doing a live watch along for the Australia Cup. So make sure you join me for that one. Sydney FC Brisbane tomorrow night. We're going to be live here 15 minutes before kickoff. So I'll see you there for that one. Cheers, guys. Have a good one.